I just love the smell of freshly baked bread.
Thank you so much, Liv. I actually baked some whole wheat French rolls, and as you can see, the place is kind of messy. Look at all the wheat that's in here.
Oh, no worries. Wow, this actually looks really, really good. Where did you get your wheat from?
Oh, I actually got it imported because there's not any good wheat around here.
Well, I have heard, that wheat has to grow in very, very specific conditions. So,
Yeah. And it is really difficult to grow wheat. My uncle has a wheat farm, and I know all about the troubles.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't actually know that much about wheat. Just, the parable that Jesus told about the wheat and the weeds.
Really? There's another parable about that?
Oh, yeah. Can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's watch this one.
The Parable of the Weeds, a story that Jesus told. This is Jim. Jim is a farmer. One day he is putting out seeds to grow a crop. He will bake bread from it after it is ready to harvest. During the night, someone sneaks up to his field and plants weeds beyond his crop. After a while, Jim notices that there are weeds growing in his crop. Jim, however, does not tear out the weeds right away. He lets the weeds grow alongside his crop. And when the plants are still young, they look very similar to the rest of the weeds, and Jim does not want to accidentally destroy his crop. Once everything has grown, Jim first picks out the weeds and burns them. After that, he harvests his crops and bakes the bread just as he had planned. Jesus told this story to show his listeners that God does not immediately punish bad people. After death, some people will be sent to a beautiful place called heaven, where they will spend eternity with God. The others will be sent to a horrible place called hell, where they will be forever separated from God.
Wow, that is actually an amazing parable. Yo.
I know, right? The interesting thing about this parable, well, you see, the people around Jesus, when he told these sorts of parables, well, they weren't really acting the way they were supposed to. But this parable shows us that God doesn't just want to remove all the weeds. And when we talk about the weeds, we're talking about those that maybe aren't the best people in the world, right? But God still wants to see them saved. So it's not like he's just going to remove them now and not give them an opportunity to get saved. He wants them to make that choice because he loves them. But they need to make that choice. So that's the whole thing about this parable.
You know what? I think we need to go enjoy our French rolls. Yeah. See you guys again next week. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Bye, boys and girls.